My next guest is someone who truly embodies the spirit of reinvention, community, and a very cheeky Christmas. Lady Indiraa is a dance chart artist who stormed the club scene after the age of 50. She's also a farmer, fitness fanatic, animal rescuer, and now she's back with a brand new festive single called Cheeky Christmas. So I am delighted to welcome Lady Indiraa to the show. Hello.
Hi there, how are you?
I'm good. It's lovely to have you on the show.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for having me.
No worries. Lady Indiraa, Cheeky Christmas is such a fun title. What is the story behind that song?
Well, I think a couple of years ago, I did a rendition of one of the Christmas songs that Eartha Kitt had done.
Uh-huh.
And it was Santa Baby, and I did a video, and I thought it was going to be amazingly popular, but it was a rendition. And to be fair, Eartha Kitt is is a legend. So yeah, but it was fun. It was fantastic, and every year I said, don't I do a Christmas song? And I've had a pretty successful few years, so I thought, yeah, I may as well write a Christmas song. It started off with sitting with a musician, or Tim Gosden, he does music, I do the lyrics, and I've been writing lots of songs with him, and club songs and pop, all the rest of it. And I was sitting there and I said, what do you think of a Christmas song? So he said, well, it has to go out soon. So that was I think a week and a bit ago. It'll have to go out soon. And I said, okay, so when can you come over? And he came over and we fitted up the mic and we're sitting around. And I said, I'm not getting inspiration today. And then it suddenly starts coming, all the silliness. And he just jokingly said it should be a bit of a naughty, cheeky song. So I said, oh, okay. I was thinking of all the snow, it's, sleigh bells ringing, all that kind of thing. So then I put a twist to all the sleigh bells ringing, all the rest of it. And I guess... yeah, so then when we came to naming the song, we said, well, it is a cheeky song, so let's just go with it. Yeah, so that was that.
That's a quick turnaround.
I know everyone's singing it.
Yeah, well, that's a sign that it's turned out good for sure, and that was a very quick turnaround, which is very impressive. I want to just talk about your music career. You entered the club music scene after 50 years old, and that is quite inspiring. What gave you the confidence to go for it?
Well, I was doing pop, and I only started late in life anyway, the pop bit first. And I worked with some very well-known producers and artists, and I even and recorded in Abbey Road and places like that. And I realized that my lyrics were getting a lot of importance from all the producers, and they started asking me if I'd write lyrics. And so I thought, okay. And then when I was recording them, they said, we're doing it. I'd record a couple of songs, and I work with Soul Shakers and Audio Freaks, which are very good producers of club music. And so they did different versions of the same song and different club versions. And I realized that the club versions were doing pretty good. So I started getting slightly working more on club music. I did work with a couple of artists who were as well musicians, and I had to learn how to rap. That was a bit of a challenge, because on one hand you're working with when I first started music, I did a collab with Shankar Ehsaan in Loy in India, and then I'm going to the other extreme and working with a 21-year-old boy who's like 18 or 19 or whatever. And I had to go on Google and Google the language used on the streets in rap music. And so I was going on to rap music, New York, rap music, this and that, and rap street talk. And after a while, I was really saying, I can't find my greens, and looking for money. I was getting a bit weird, but I was trying to get used to the lingo. It's, oh my God, it's such a different scene out there. It's like totally like different. I feel my age when I work with people like that.
I mean, it's humbling, definitely, to work with younger people. I've had, producers that I could be their mom, like in terms of age, and it's nice, like, to have that different connection in energies, and quite humbling as well. So I totally I can relate to that. What would you say what would you say to anyone listening who thinks it's too late to chase a dream?
Well, my first album was called Never Too Late. So, and now, of course, you don't do albums, you do singles and send them out on all the platforms. But I can honestly say, I can't imagine. I always think I'm in the final chapter of my life, but I can't imagine my book ending without having had this, because this has just been the most therapeutic, inspirational, and actually happy part of my life, honestly. And I never thought I'd say that at this stage of my life. I thought I'd be talking about arthritis and hip replacements.
Oh, wow. Well,
instead I'm talking about what's the street name for...
Yeah, well, exactly. Well, okay, so Lady Indiraa, just stay there. I want to talk to you about Christmas. I want to talk to you about your farm. There's so much more to talk about, but I think it's about time that we did hear your track. So this is Cheeky Christmas by Lady Indiraa.
Santa come a knocking at my door. Santa come a rocking on the floor. I've been naughty, I've been nice, fill my stockings with surprise. Santa come a knocking at my door. Come and bring me happiness and joy. I just want those presents and the toys. Give me sugar, give me spice, rock my body side to side. Come and give me happiness, happiness and joy. I can't wait for Christmas Day. Christmas Eve is just for play. Put your presents underneath the tree. Something just for you and me, for you and me. Oh, 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 Santa baby. Oh, 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 Santa baby. Santa, won't you stay for just one more? Mrs. Claus won't mind, oh yes, I'm sure. You're the tune stuck in my head, but I want you in my bed. Santa, won't you stay for just one more? Just one more. I can hear the sound of sleigh bells ring. Forget the boys and girls, let's have a drink. Can I jump inside your sleigh? Have some fun, let's get away. I can hear the sound of sleigh bells ring. The sound of sleigh bells ring. I can't wait for Christmas Day. Christmas Eve is just for play. Put your presents underneath the tree. Something just for you and me, for you and me. Oh, 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 Santa baby. Oh, 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 Santa baby.
Cheeky Christmas, the new single by Lady Indiraa. What a good, fun track that is. Lady Indiraa, I really like that. That's a lot of fun, that is.
Thank you. Thank you.
So when people hear dance chart artists, and you've done pop as well, they don't always imagine farm life. How did that world become a part of your world?
Well, once I was out running, because I love running, I was running around Arkley where I live, and I saw a for sale sign, a farm, and I had at the time 3 Springer Spaniels and a Basset, all named after musicians, Elvis, Otis, Ringo, and Lulu. And I decided they needed more room to run. And I thought, oh yeah, I'm going to have a farm. And at that time, I'd learned to ride horses. And when I came, I broke and entered. There was a sign on the thing, and I rung the bell, and then someone came out from the other house and said, "There's no one there. They're not here for the weekend." So I thought, okay, that's it. I'm breaking and entering. I climbed the gate. Sorry, I'm admitting this. I didn't break and enter the house. I just snooped around the property. I saw stables.
Yeah, it's all, you own the place now, so you're not going to get in trouble, don't worry.
No. So that was 28 years ago, to be fair. And then once I moved in here, then I'd heard that there was animals being shot in Ireland because they were hunted too young, made to hunt. And by the age of 1, they were put into foal. That means have a baby. And then if they get injured, they shoot them because it's cheaper than getting a medical, like vet bills and stuff. So I went to Ireland to buy a nice horse for myself, came back rescuing horses. So I landed up having 3, Chand, Tara and Aftab.
Oh, wow.
And that was after Chaudhary Ka Chand, because my mum used to sing it to me. So I had the sun, moon and stars. And then I heard that some Shetlands had been deserted on a field without water and food in the summer. And I took a trailer, asked if anyone was claiming them, and they were left by travelers. So I put them in, Serena, Goran, and Chrissy, named after tennis players, because that's how I met my husband on the tennis circuit. So they moved in, and then now I have 6 dogs. So I had 8. I lost Madonna and Ella Fitzgerald, but I have a Lady Gaga, I have a Beyonce, I have Elton, so I have lots of dogs.
I'm loving the animal names. I really am. I mean,
God, I've had so many.
It's a lot of animals that you have now.
Yeah,
so is this? They are.
I rescued most of them. I rescued Axl and Rose, because Axl Rose is the lead in Guns N' Roses.
Yes.
And I got Axl and Rose because some kid had got the dogs and they didn't want it, and they were Akita cross retrievers and they were going to grow into big dogs. I was scared they'd have Akita blood, but they didn't. They're really like big fuzzy, big blonde teddy bears. And I got Lady Gaga was abandoned in Cyprus and came to me like those horrible things you see on TV, with no fur and ribs and everything showing. And Lady Gaga now is just amazing. She's such a lovely thing. Elton.
There's an Elton as well.
Elton died. Yeah. He's 7 months old. He died twice at the vets because he had puppy fading syndrome, it's called, and the whole litter died. And Elton survived. And today he is the naughtiest, cutest dog in the world. And but no, he's as cute as all the others. Beyonce is a proper drama queen. So
this sounds like, I don't know how you manage all of this. That's a lot of animals to manage, and you can see the love. You can hear the love that you have for these animals as well.
But initially when people came to the farm and I'd give them food to eat and give them somewhere to stay on the property, and they were musicians who wanted to record, so I built the recording studio, and then they all became a part of the family. And I've got people who aren't related to me at all who eat here, and they stay. There's places on the property they can stay, and they stay. It's funny because a story once, my husband went into the kitchen and someone said, did you want a cup of tea or coffee or something? So he said, no, I'll make it. He said, no, sit down, I'll make it. My husband said, no, I'll make it. And then on the way out of the kitchen, he asked Tom, who's like a surrogate son of mine, he said, who's that guy? So the guy says, Rajiv said, who are you? He said, I'm Michael from the Czech Republic. I'm not joking, this is true. Then he comes out, he asks Tom, he says, Tommy, who is that guy in our kitchen? Oh, that's Michael from the Czech Republic. So we don't know his surname at this point. He's been coming for 3 years, we don't know his surname.
Right.
And then he came to me, Rajiv, upstairs, and he goes, Indira, there's a guy in our kitchen and he's offering me tea. Do you know who he is? I said, oh, the tall Buddhist guy. Yeah, he's Michael from the Czech Republic. who are these people? I said, well, he's had a broken heart. His girlfriend's left him. And so I told him he could stay for a few days. And so that's basically how
So I mean,
works.
you're
I look after people. My grandparents did it. And
this is beautiful. This is a sanctuary for people and animals.
I mean, if you can't love people and animals, what's the point?
Very, very, very true. What is Christmas like then for you at your farm?
Oh my God. So we have 2 tables. As you can see, I love to talk. So we have 2 tables. One is for people who are here from the farm, who we know from some shape or form. And we mingle with the other table as well, but they're 2 huge tables of 8. And the others are people who don't have anywhere to go, can't go back home, or there are a couple who have no one to celebrate with. And so I cook for everyone. I don't like help in the kitchen, by the way. Okay, I'm a bit of a psycho when it comes to cooking.
Right, you need to just be in the zone. Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't want anyone around. I just look at all of them and say, and you wanted to help? Yeah, okay, then go set the table. Something, go away. No, not that bad. But yeah, so I cook a lot. Yeah, a big meal. There's
wonderful.
Turkey, there's gammon, there's salmon, there's everything under the sun.
Oh, that's a lot of cooking. Yeah. That sounds absolutely lovely. You know what? That just sounds like such a lovely Christmas, and one that's full of warmth. Yeah, life on the farm.
You need to come to the farm.
I need to come to the farm. Yes.
I tell you, every time I've been on radio shows or TV shows, I've always landed up having people come to the farm anyway. So
I'm there. Indira, I'm going to be there, and I'll bring the family.
Okay?
I'm warning you now.
Everyone's hearing you say this. I'm telling you.
I'll be at the farm. Okay. But listen, what do you hope people take away from your music and your story?
I think the one thing is my biggest inspiration in my life to keep going is the love my mum gave me.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have everything in the world, but the support from my mum, my mum passed away. I was shattered. That's when I started really having problems with my brain, But one thing I can tell you, if you have a solid system around you where people believe in you, it's good. But then you've got the most important thing is believe in yourself, because I think human beings are limitless. We can do anything because we're all part of God. And if we can't use that and tap into it, and we all have a spiritual side, a physical side and everything, just tap into what you have. What is your biggest strength? Take that with you. And I promise you ain't coming back if you take that. You're going to take that all the way. Yeah. Really.
That is a beautiful message and note to end on. Thank you so much, Lady Indiraa.
Thank you for having me.
Wonderful having you on the show. And may your farm be filled with music, lights, and very happy animals this Christmas. I'm sure it will be. That was the incredible Lady Indiraa, singer, farmer, animal rescuer, and the woman bringing a little sparkle and mischief to the festive season with her brand new single, Cheeky Christmas, is out now. You heard it earlier. And it's a perfect reminder that joy, reinvention, and confidence have no age limit.